back to Tumblrisms. Today, we're going to be looking at fandoms. There's a concept I think most people can wrap their head around. Everybody's a fan of something. Maybe it's sports, or it's an anime, or a video game. Maybe you're a huge fan of a movie franchise, or a television franchise. But generally, when you fanboy out about it, or fangirl out about it, you're considered part of the fandom. How dedicated are you? Well, I don't know if we've been doing it right, Internet. I know I certainly haven't, because I'm not shipping anybody. What's shipping, Jim? I've never heard of that term before. Don't feel bad. Google has us covered, because why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't their dictionary have a definition for this? Welcome to the current year. Now, a ship is not a vessel that carries cargo. It's not delivering consumer goods, at least not in this context. The thing that it's delivering are the hopes and dreams of fat 13-year-old girls all over the internet, because it involves taking characters from a franchise and putting them into a relationship. Hell, it's not just Google that has a definition for this. Even fucking Wikipedia has an article on this. Taking characters and putting them into relationship. What the fuck? Daria? Oh, there's a character I like to ship. You know, usually I like to put Daria Morgendorffer in a relationship with, I don't know, oncoming traffic. Now, believe it or not, on a website that's dominated by teenage girls, shipping is kind of a big fucking thing. Who would have thought? My little joke from earlier might have had a little bit of truth in it. I know it's weird, isn't it? But apparently, shipping is a really big thing on Tumblr. And it's the easiest way to kind of pinpoint the hardcore fans in a fandom. Case in point, Destiel. That's Dean Winchester and Castiel the Angel of the Supernatural franchise. They're combined together. You take a little of each name. It's like a fanfic version of a Megazord, and the giant hunk of shitty plastic you're left with, in this case, is Destiel. So what kind of relationship is it? Well, if you browse through the search results, you get a real clear idea on exactly where they want to take this. Are they brothers in arms? Are they comrades? Are they friends? Or are they involved in a really hardcore BDSM gay relationship? I'm not saying that there was some anal rape that took place here, but that is a fuck ton of blood to be having on your crotch if you're just chilling with your bro. Maybe I'm reading into it too much. Maybe I'm reading, no, you know what? No, I'm not. Apparently, no, I'm not. What kinky hardcore shit are these people in this fucking tag imagining is happening between these two? I've heard of rough sex before, but not having to have fucking surgery afterwards to repair the damage that's been done. But apparently the people in the Destiel tag, that's what they think of on a regular basis. I mean, just look at that fucking face. Look at the shame on that fucking face. He knows it's wrong. He fucking knows where he is, what's going on. Look at that shame. But I can't, I noticed something earlier when we were browsing through those results. It caught my eye right at the top. I don't know if you picked up on it. Crowley. What? So, if I'm to understand this right, the ultimate pairing in the Supernatural shipdom would be Dean Winchester, Castiel, and Crowley. What do you even call that? Oh, apparently you call it Drowliel in this one search result. This one name that this one person came up with. Congratulations, Tink DW. It's yours, buddy. Maybe they have another name for it, but you know what? I'm going with Drowliel. I like the one that sounds like a pagan chant that's going to summon an earth spirit. Like if I say it with enough conviction, a gnome is going to pop out of my fucking sprinkler system. Oh, sacred Drowliel. I like it. I'm going to go with it. Now, I know you're wondering, because I sure as shit was, what sort of fiction goes with this? I mean, we saw the pictures. I think we've got a good idea of where this is going, but what backstory are they giving these couplings? Oh, would you look at... Isn't that adorable? Dean falls off a tree while rescuing a kitten. Cass knows that to heal someone, you just gotta kiss it all better. I'd like to take a moment right now just to speak directly to the Supernatural fandom on Tumblr, because we've got to talk about something. Specifically, we have to talk about Castiel. Now, I've read some of your fan fictions, and I've looked at a shit ton of your pictures, and I think you're overlooking one major thing when it comes to this particular character. Let's see if we can pinpoint it. Let me see if I can guide you to the proper conclusion. So here we are, and we have Castiel, an angel of God. And how does Castiel appear throughout almost the entirety of the show, with few exceptions? Well, how would you describe him if you were explaining Castiel to somebody? Well, he's always got this fucking look on his face, doesn't he? That neutral, unemotional, almost robotic-like look. Kind of a blank slate. You can't really tell what's going on, can you? He also has a habit of speaking monotone. There's not a lot of inflection or personality or emotion in what he says. It's just sort of dead and flat. And I seem to recall he also has a lot of trouble dealing with sarcasm and jokes. So if we were to put that all together, dead emotionless face, monotone voice, can't pick up on sarcasm or humor, what does that describe? Does that describe somebody who's going to kiss Dean's boo-boo after he falls out of the tree? Oh, I know what it reminds me of. Oh, there's Castiel again, fucking the dresser. He's autistic. Castiel is the definition of autistic. What are you doing? I asked my priest parents if they shipped Destiel. This is not a drill, people. Okay, so yesterday I asked my parents if they shipped Destiel or if it became canon. How would they react? My mom was like, meh, I don't care either way. But then I asked my dad and he said, Dad, I certainly wouldn't stop watching it if it became canon. And I think it's a nice idea, but I wouldn't want it to be the main focus of the show. Me. So, do you mean like a subplot? Dad, yeah, I just don't want it to take over the show. Me, whispers to my sister. Holy fuck, he ships it. I wonder...